Welcome to Hub Cinema. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and enjoy the video.
Tell your council that we'll stay in this forest if that's what it takes to be free. But they can't have Frisk. Huh?
Mercy!
Got it. Understood. Good call.
Very well. If that is how it is going to be, I have delivered my message, and it is no matter to me what decision you monsters make. You have not heard the end of this. I'll be back to tell you of the council's conclusion regarding you and your people, and I doubt that you will be pleased with their answer. I bid you a good night.
Welp. That went well.
Sans, you little... What? I mean, what is it, Pap?
Well, I suppose I, the Great Papyrus, should go and get the human child something to eat. I'll go get Frisk some dinner.
That's a good idea, bro.
Come along, human. Our friend Alphys has probably got something warm cooking over the fire, just for you.
You coming?
It's alright, kiddo. I'll come join you guys in a minute. Undyne, wait!
Are you insane? Are you trying to start another war?
What was I supposed to do, Undyne? Let him take the kid? No.
Please, do not fight between yourselves, for if we do not stand together, then we will surely fall. The strain of this situation is starting to get to each one of us. Things may not be as bleak as they appear, and no one is questioning the reasons behind your actions, Sans. But I am afraid Undyne is right, and that the humans will not be pleased with our lack of cooperation.
Then let them be. I will not lose another child, Asgore.
Of course not. All I am saying is that this could turn out very badly.
Don't be so sure. Like Pap's been telling me, we just got to have some hope. There's a lot more of that going around than when we were trapped underground.
I don't see why we have to stand for this. We have the right to be here. We have a right to live wherever we darn well please. Why can't we just force our way into the city? From what we understand, humans don't have magic anymore. Why can't we just move in and tell the humans to deal with it?
Because whether humans understand it or not, they're still far more powerful than we are. Just because they've forgotten their magic doesn't mean they don't have it. Worse than that, they're fearful and full of generations worth of stories and myths about us. None of them good. It kind of makes sense they'd see us as a threat. I mean, to them, we must be like a nightmare come true. Of course, a bunch of frightened, determination-filled humans isn't my idea of a good time either.
The city's overrated anyway.
You think they will cause trouble? What can they do to us without the power of their magicians?
Numbers has a lot to do with it. We are a small handful of monsters in a world governed by man, and they know it. They are taking the initiative, trying to show they are the ones in control. That is why they have kept us out here in the forest, why they have taken away all our weapons and armor, even Papyrus' less than threatening battle body. They are establishing where they expect us to stand in relation to them, as under them and under their power.
Guys, you know I was thinking, there's a whole lot of world out there. The humans in Ebbet City obviously don't care for us, and living under them might be worse than living under a mountain. If they won't let us be free here, truly free, then why don't we just go somewhere where we can be? We're not living under a mountain anymore. We're not trapped. Those people don't own us. If we leave before Mr. Bad News comes back, we might get a chance at a happy ending after all.
You mean run?
Well, I don't know about you, but I think there's been enough bloodshed and hate between us and them. If us being here prompts them to go back to their old ways, then it would be kinda foolish to stay. Like tempting fate. A repeat of history.
Sans, that is not a bad suggestion. In fact, it may be our only solution, while still having its risks. If we can get away with it, it would solve all our current problems.
Not to mention, it would be hilarious to leave those snobby humans in the dust.
If not for our sake, then for Frisk's. I would do anything for that child. She risked everything for us. It only feels right that we should be willing to do the same.
And I know that others feel the same way. The kids made a lot of friends and saved a lot of lives. If saving her means leaving the city, I'm sure they'll be all for it.
Agreed. Then, I suppose, we had better decide this now. All in favor of leaving and making a life someplace else? Show of hands.
Absolutely. Heck yeah!
Then it is decided. We leave tomorrow.
Great. I'll go tell Pap, Alphys, and the kiddo.
Oh, yes, of course. Indeed. Thank you, Sevens.
No problem. We got a skeleton done tonight, but now I'm bone tired. Night, guys.
Good night, dear. Please send Frisk to my tent when she has finished eating, alright?
You got it, Tori.
Undyne, spread the word that we will be leaving tomorrow by noon. We will head back over the mountain and down the other side, away from the city.
Yes, sir!
Physicist and mathematician once said that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And while my faith in humanity has diminished over the years, I can't say that that guy wasn't a genius. I've lived through countless resets, and if there's one law of nature I've seen proven, it's that one. Everything we say or do affects the course of time. Everything affects everything else, and there are no exceptions. But there's also only so far one can stray from the core thread of time. Minor changes can happen, maybe even a major change once in a while, but time always manages to move forward, altered and yet the same. So what happened? This is new. Sure, there have been timelines where the humans didn't exactly welcome us with open arms, but they've never not let us into the city before. They've never not given us a choice. So what happened? Was it something I did? Something the kid did? Something must have happened. Something I missed.
But I was not deterred. I continued my search through the heavy underbrush and was rewarded with finding both the human and my
Hey guys!
brother! Oh, hello, Sans. Would you like some soup? There's still some left.
Nah, thanks though, Al. You know that stuff goes right through me.
Sans, no puns! Well, if you're sure.
How's the research coming?
It's slow. Really slow. I'm not really having much luck at all, to tell you the truth. And it's actually kind of frustrating. Huh? I did not know that you were working on something scientific, Dr. Alphys. Is that why you were not at the meeting tonight? Well, yes.
She's working on a little problem that's come up, Pat. That's all, nothing to worry about.
Sans, we've kept it from them long enough. They deserve to know.
The human's strange behavior wasn't the only thing that was new, unfortunately. Fine, yeah, go ahead.
Right. Okay, where do I start? Papyrus, remember how when we first arrived on the surface we all felt a little dizzy? Yes, of course. All of us except Frisk. Exactly. That's because what has happened has only affected us monsters. You see, for hundreds of years, we've lived inside the magic barriers set in place by the human magicians of old, and, well, it's left some residual effects on some of us. The mountain had been full of concentrated human magic, and, well, after so long, monsters began to take in some of it, some kind of environmental adaptation. It was such a small amount we never noticed, but when the barrier fell, so did that magic. Now that magic, which, unknowingly to the humans, enabled us to survive those first few generations in the underground, is gone, we're alright. But some destabilization had started to show up in some of us. weakness that wasn't there before. That's what first got my attention. Little symptoms, and some of us that pointed to glitches in their biological and magical composition. When I started looking into it, I came up with a theory I just told you. Of course, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. There's too much evidence supporting it. Does that make any sense? No.
I think what she's trying to say, bro, is that for generations, us monsters have been relying on a small boost of magic that wasn't ours. And now, with that extra magic gone, some health issues are popping up. Monsters aren't all that strong to begin with, not in relation to humans, but now we're even less than we thought. While that's not a problem for most, for others it is.
But I feel fine. That's because the slight withdrawal of magic hasn't affected you much, and that's pretty much the norm. Within a month or so, there shouldn't even be a problem at all. Except for a few exceptions. The very old, the very young, and the weakest among us are the most at risk. So Gerson and some of the little children are in the most danger. And then there's Sans. What?
Whoa, guys, it's okay, I'm fine. It's just because I have such a low HP. It means I feel the absence of that extra magic a bit more strongly than most.
It's okay, Papyrus. I've been monitoring all those who have been affected, including Sans. They'll be fine. I just have to come up with something to boost their magic back up until their systems adapt to the surface. As long as they don't use their magic, the symptoms should stay minimal.
Oops.
You used your magic?!
I might have used it once today.
Once?
Or twice.
Twice?!
I just sort of kind of forgot.
Sans, how could you forget? I told you specifically not to. Out of everyone, you're the one most at risk. We don't even know if your HP even reaches 1 anymore. It could be less. What if you get into a fight with a human or something?
Don't worry. Not gonna happen. We're getting out of here tomorrow.
We are?
Yep, that's what old Fluffy Buns decided. We thought it might be a good idea to give the humans some space, you know? Just until they cool down a bit. In the meantime, we're gonna go find someplace safe and peaceful to live. See? No problem. Which means we've got some packing to do. We're leaving tomorrow as soon as we can.
But Sans, you...
I'll be fine. Feeling a little tired is no big deal for me.
That is because you are always tired. Do the king and queen know about this? The sickness, I mean.
Yeah, they know. Well, most of it. There's still a lot we don't understand about it, and getting all worked up over things won't help. That's why we waited so long to tell you and the kid.
Well, I am glad you told me. Are you sure you are alright?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah. I am not so sure I believe you, brother, but I will accept that answer for now. That being said... Sans! Why don't you ever give me any warning about these things? Like us leaving!
Whoa, Pap, I just did.
Well, it wasn't warning enough! Packing is a precise and delicate process and must be done with care. And we brought everything we've ever owned with us, except the house.
No, Pap, we could just throw everything into a bag or something.
No, we cannot!
Hey! Shh! Some of us are trying to sleep over here.
Sorry. I will go and start packing, but I expect help, brother.
I'll be right there, bro. Just got to talk to the kid for a second.
Fine, but don't be long. Good night, human frisk.
I said we're trying to sleep!
I'm sorry! I can't help being loud, it's just the way I am.
See you later, Pap.
I better go back too. I've got a lot of stuff. the science stuff, and some anime. A lot of anime. We're not done talking about this, Sans. You might be good at distracting Papyrus, but I've got this pressing on my mind constantly. Please, try not to use your magic until I'm certain that you won't hurt yourself, alright?
You got it, Alf.
Alright. Good night.
Night, Alphys.
Before we get right into this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more awesome Comic Tub.
Yeah, but you can't.
You can't be here! You need to leave now!
But it hurts. Papyrus, bro.
Sanji, these worlds are not your own. You must close your eyes to this darkness, lest you lose yourself to it. Are you alright?
Pappy, Papyrus, my bro, is he?
Your brother is alive and well, Sans. He'll be safe. You have my word. Can you stand?
What was that?
A looking glass to different worlds, different times. Regardless, they aren't important. Now get up.
What's with this place? It's cold.
A palace, a prison, a place lost between worlds. We cannot rest here. We have to keep moving. Do you need me to carry you?
No, I'm fine. Just give me a minute, alright? My head's spinning.
We need to go, Sans. It isn't safe. He already knows we're here. If we don't keep moving, he's certain to find us.
So, wasn't that the point? To find the doc?
Do you really think you're in any shape to face him right now? You can barely stand.
Since when do you care?
Honestly, why must you be so difficult? We don't have time for this, all right? We need to go. He can sense us, but as long as we keep moving, he won't be able to find our exact location so easily. Now, come on.
Huh? Where are we? Huh? Who?
Wait! This place is weird. Dangerous, alright? You can't go running willy-nilly. Don't move. Don't even look at it.
Huh?
Hey, Papyrus! Are you listening to me?
Sans!
What? Hey! Stop! What did I just say? Don't touch that thing!
Sans?
This way.
This is humiliating. I may be short, but I'm not a child. I can walk on my own.
Well, as soon as you can walk 10 feet without puking, be my guest. It's not like I want to carry a bony butt. How does that even work, anyways? The whole puking thing. You are a skeleton, aren't you?
Oh, come on. You don't see me asking invasive questions about your questionable physiology. Jeez.
Sorry.
Hey, quick question, but what happened to my jacket?
Oh, I borrowed it.
Flowey. Why does everything sound like pepper taste?
Papyrus?
Huh? Hello? You aren't Sans, are you? How come you have his coat, not Sans?
Sandy, this way. Follow.
Wait! You idiot! Didn't your brother teach you anything about following strangers? That thing can't be trusted! Come on, Papyrus. I'll help you find him. Just ditch the freak, okay?
How?
Huh?
How can you help me find him? Your tracking seed was in his coat, which is right here.
That's beside the point, Papyrus. It's wearing your brother's clothes. It could have eaten your brother alive after leading him into a giant snake pit. You don't know?
Your brother.
If they can take me to Sans, that's good enough for me. Stay if you want, Flowey, but I'm going.
Fine. Walk straight into a trap. See if I care.
Hurry.
Fine. I'll just wait here. Figure out a plan. That idiot. Jerk. Good for nothing moron. Doesn't he trust me anymore? Why? Huh? Ah!
Oh, Flowey?
Don't. He's here.
Hey, hold on a second. What do you mean he's here? Who's he?
How are you here? Come closer. Let me see your face. This way. Hurry. Stop. Why do you run? Come back.
Where are we going? Sure, he may be really scary looking, but maybe he's friendly. It's mean to judge someone based only on their nightmarish appearance. We should go back and apologize.
Get in.
What? No! We'd probably hurt his feelings! We need to go apologize first and...
Why won't you two just do what I say? Get in the portal. No!
No, I won't go. We have to apologize, and that scream, Flowey, he may need our help.
Please, listen to me. He'll hurt you, twist you, make you into something you're not. You have to leave. I'm begging you. He's evil.
How can you know that? We only just met him. We have to apologize, and I'm not going anywhere until we do.
I see. We don't have time for this nonsense. Either you go through the portal, or we'll be forced to take your life.
What?
We can't afford to have you taken by Gaster and used against Sans. Your soul, it's strong, healthy, but I can faintly feel a piece of myself in you. Sansy, he never ceases to surprise me. But because of this, killing you would be easy. My shadows have been found. We're out of time. You have until the count of 3. Please, don't make me do this. You have until the count of 3.
I can't.
1.
No.
2.
No! I won't abandon them!
Don't worry. You'll be with your brother again soon. I'm sorry. It will be okay. Don't cry. Please, don't cry. You'll be with him soon. So... And that makes 3. Oh, just another shadow. Silly children and their games. Oh, and what's this? A skeleton Sans. No, you aren't him. But you do look familiar. Little one, poor thing. I know how it feels to be betrayed. Damn it. Damn it. He took him. Gaster. He's taken your brother.
What? What do you mean? Gaster took him. You said he'd be safe.
I I tried to protect him, but he wouldn't listen. Be quiet! Your brother is crazy. Something is wrong with his head. It isn't my fault.
Quiet! It is your fault. You forced us into this mess. Now where is he?
I'm sorry. You won't be able to save him in your current state. Your soul is too weak, too fragmented. And without a physical form, my powers are too limited to stop him. But together, with your physical form and my magic, together we'll be able to stop him once and for all. Take my soul.
What?
Use it to smite the wicked, to save the Red Child, your brother, everyone.
What will happen to you?
What happens to me doesn't matter. What matters is righting all that is wrong in this world. Don't worry, I'll be okay. We'll both be okay. We'll be together after all. Close, like we used to be. So please, make him stop.
Where am I? I can't move. A dream?
It worked! Doctor, did you hear me? It's maintaining physical form.
What are they talking about?
You were right about the stabilization procedures. So simple, elegant. You really are a genius, Doctor. The first stable artificial monster. Can you believe it? Just think of the possibilities.
Can I hold him?
Well, yes. It should be safe enough to hold now. Do you have tests in mind that would require that? It seems a little early for testing, but I'm sure we could arrange... Sir? Doctor, are you all right?
I'm sorry. He's just so small.
These hands. This voice.
Hey, little guy.
I feel like I remember them. But why?
Sir.
So warm. What is this? Oh, I remember now. A soul. I have to find my soul. So tired. I feel like I could sleep forever.
You're not being reasonable.
Eh?
That thing isn't your child. It's lab property, G. Now hand it over.
No. How can you even say that? Have you no heart?
For God's sake, G. It isn't even alive. It's an empty, mindless, soulless thing.
You can't know that.
It's been 7 months now, sir. It hasn't grown. It hasn't moved. It doesn't respond to touch or pain. There's nothing there. I'm sorry, sir. I know how badly you must miss your kin. But this isn't it.
As much as I hate to admit it, G, the damn fish is right. My friend, if we don't start making progress on this project, Asgore is going to pull our funding. You and I, neither of us can afford to let this project go under, G. Please, I'm begging you here.
I don't care. I'm not letting you hurt him.
But sir, we just...
Get the hell out of my office.
G, please, just calm down and think.
Get out!
Fine.
I didn't mean. I'm sorry.
Have it your way, G. Keep it.